The finest Super Bowl commercials of all time have been a source of contention since the 1980s, when Mean Joe Greene made a child's day in a Coca-Cola commercial. 4 years later, Apple made its presence known with a commercial announcing the new Macintosh computer. This laid the groundwork for Steve Jobs' business to virtually dominate the landscape of technology for decades to come. So, let's take a look at the top 8 Super Bowl commercials ever. Here we go. In the number 8 spot, we have Reebok's Offense Linebacker in 2003. Super Bowl ad created by Dodgeball writer and director Rawson Marshall Thurber was a smashing hit during the big game between the Buccaneers and the Oakland Raiders. It essentially was a parody of the then popular show The Office, with Tate going around the office chastising workers for breaking regulations such as drinking the last of the coffee without brewing any more and putting recycling into a trash container. Yeah, that was great, and it was still one of the best Super Bowl commercials of all time. In the number 7 spot, we have Cindy Crawford's Pepsi commercial in 1992. We kids from the late 80s and 90s know just how the boys in the Super Bowl advertisement felt. Observing a blazing hot Cindy Crawford exiting her convertible while wearing Daisy Dukes was nearly too much for a 10-year-old me, who was trying to focus on the Super Bowl between the Redskins and the Bills. Outside of Crawford making Pepsi look attractive, there's not much else to say. That's not easy for us who adore Coca-Cola. In the number 6 spot, we have the Budweiser Bud Bowl in 1989. Bud Bowl 1 pits Budweiser against Bud Light for the sake of the consumer. It was an incredible promotion for the corporation, introducing everyone to allow a low-calorie version of the ordinary Budweiser that has been a staple for the United States for decades. There aren't many ad campaigns that stood out as much as this one. Bush was given the opportunity to promote it as a new low-calorie version, resulting in one of the most impactful light beers on the market and kicking off a trend that would likely seek today's with keto-friendly beer like Michelob Ultra. In the number 5 spot, we have Betty White's Snickers commercial in 2010. Betty White, who died at the age of 99 on New Year's Eve, was a true icon in the world. Her television and radio career spans even decades. She played a variety of characters ranging from the innocent Rose Neiland on Golden Girls to more adult-themed roles. Mrs. White, on the other hand, had been more to the younger generation for her appearance in the Snickers commercial during the Super Bowl XLIV between the New Orleans Saints and the Colts. White is shown in the commercial playing pickup football with a group of young men before being whacked brutally by one of them. "Come on, man, you've been riding me all game," she responded. "You're playing like Betty White out there," one of the men said, which she replied, "That's not what your girlfriend says." Nothing but epicness. In the number 4 spot, we have Google's Loretta commercial in 2020. Commercials were a common motif on our televisions at the San Francisco 49ers and Kansas City Chiefs as they battled in Super Bowl LIV. This year's ads were far more serious than prior editions. This featured Google hitting a home run. The ad begins, "Hey Google, show me photos of me and Loretta." An elderly guy reminisced about his late wife and then all the travels they did together, including one to Alaska. "Show me our anniversary photos," the elderly man requested. The photos then appeared on Google. "Remember, I'm the luckiest man on the planet," the man stated as the advertisement ended. This is not only one of the best Super Bowl commercials of all time, but it was also a tearjerker. In the number 3 spot, we have the famous Mean Joe Greene Coca-Cola commercial in 1980. This could be the first of many ads mentioned in publications about the top Super Bowl commercials of all time. During the big game in the Rose Bowl between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Rams, the Steelers had the great defensive lineman, Joe Greene, and he made a boy's day by giving him a game-worn jersey when the kid handed him his ice-cold Coca-Cola. As the youngster walked away from an injured Greene, the future Hall of Famer exclaimed, "Hey kid, catch this," tossing the jersey his way. It was as touching as it gets. In the number 2 spot, we have Where's the Beef by Wendy's in 1984. 1984 produced some of the top Super Bowl commercials of all time. We'll get to see the best one later on. However, this Wendy's commercial marked the beginning of an age in which firms competed against one another during commercials. 3 elderly women cut up a bread to reveal a miniature burger with pickles and a small side of cheese. The ad was definitely intended to parody McDonald's at the same time when fast food was booming faster than ever in the United States. When they inquire, "Where's the beef?" the immature in us might also laugh. In any case, this was spectacular. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Apple Macintosh in 1984. With the tune adapted to George Orwell's classic novel 1984, Steve Jobs and Apple created a name for themselves in the United States around the world merely because of this advertisement. This ad was directed by the renowned Ridley Scott and played only once during the big game between the Los Angeles Raiders and the Washington Redskins. When it comes to the best Super Bowl advertisements, this one's the winner. The commercial culminated with a lady carrying a torch, symbolizing the beginning of the Macintosh age and the end of a conformity that had dominated the technology sector in previous years. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.